Hi all, welcome back to Manor Lords in our latest instalment. Merlin here, hope all is well with yourselves. So, where were we to? Last time we had the video, I think it was probably sometime we were in the month of August or September. I've moved on a couple of months since then. We got some newer buildings. We now have our manor and tax office. Now, the tax office is purely for aesthetic purposes because you can raise taxes on the manor without actually having the building. But to get them in the first place, you need to go into administration, and then you build into manor. And then once you've built your manor, you can click on it to open up the planner and expand. So things like towers and walls and gates and stuff like that. At the moment, not really going to do much more than that for the time being. I'm quite happy as is with that, but that's how you do it. You will need stone, which is why we now have a stone camp. So at least then, obviously, then we can get stone into the camp to kind of build the bigger buildings as they come through. Now, thinking about what we've got in stock in stone, I've got a feeling we've got more than enough. So I'm going to take them off the stone and I'm going to put them on something else. We've had a couple of raids, or mini raids, from raiders taking our food. So food is taking a bit of a battering. In fact, we've only got 3 months worth of food left, and with the winter coming up, it's very difficult. We've also got very few amount of fuel. So I'm going to put somebody, I've got 4 free families, so I'm going to put somebody back onto the planks. Sorry, firewood even, not planks, firewood. And that will then generate a bit of firewood for us in the meantime. If we look at our food gathering, the berry supply is empty, but it's seasonal anyway, so there's nobody on that one. And the hunters, again, they're at a point whereby there's nothing more they can claim on that. So we are reliant now on things like the vegetable plots. I've got a couple of houses being built as we speak, and I think I will be putting one of them into another vegetable plot because we do need to have that food coming in, especially as over here I've got a couple of fields being built or constructed. I've got a wheat field and a barley field. The barley is for malt, which will give you your ale in the tavern in due course. But the wheat obviously is required for our oven and flour. Now, again, with regards to the buildings that are built with extensions, you can change them or choose what you want to do with them. This one's got the eggs at the moment, which is fine. That can continue as is. But for example, here I'll be looking maybe for a bakery. That would then, obviously, when you get the flour from the windmill, so what will happen, so there's 2 ways of doing it. You've got the communal oven, but then you've got to put someone under anyway, or you may as well just do the bakery back on the houses. So I've got a windmill, that'll take whatever grain is from the wheat field, turn it into flour, and then we can use the flour as a bakery in one of these plots here. I don't think this plot's got anything at the moment, if memory serves me right, although I've got feeling, oh, it's a blacksmith, that's right, so that's okay, we'll leave that one as is. And as I said, this one is currently the chicken coop, which I'm going to keep going because I need the food. Once I know that I've got enough vegetable, then that'll be fine. I will look to upgrade this one, but you can upgrade to level 2 when you get certain elements met. So we now obviously have the weather well from before, the church. Just realised the time is running past, so I'll be pausing it. And then obviously it's looking for market supplies, the fuel, your food and your clothing. Again, in the last video I mentioned that I wasn't certain on whether or not these houses up here would be able to be upgraded purely on the grounds of these. And at the moment we're not far away. They need 2 types of food and the clothing supply, which is the tannery. Don't think I've got any more working on tannery at the moment, which is probably why I've not done anything with this. The other one is this one. That one's done. That one's no, neither. At the moment, the family's working, I believe, on the mine pit or the bloomery anyway. Memory serves me right. So the bloomery's up hidden up here. Oh no, both have been paused. Okay, that's fine. I realised because look at the military. I've got 30 sidearms, 67 bows, 20 shields, 20 spears. Still got 25 iron ore I can turn into slab at some point. Yeah, so we've got we probably will start putting people back onto the pit in due course. What's this one? The granary's been collected, that's fine. And the storage is being collected, that's also fine. So in the bottom right hand corner, you remember we are expecting raiders anyway, so we're up to 110 days left before they turn up. Looking at who I've got 32 potential villages to make up into a military unit. Here, there. Another 4 will give me an archer's unit, and then we'll be okay with that. But again, that's reliant on getting people in to the housing. Alright, let's take that off of pause because obviously it's not building while it's doing that. So let's see what else this one done. Oh, this is so this is a Fletcher's shop. This is creating the war bows. So this is already, I believe, level 2. Is it level 1? I think it must be a level 2 to get the. Yes, upgrade level 3. So this is already level 2. So we get those 3 built, and then I'll be looking to put small houses along here. So I can do it again some more. I've got a feeling that because I'm waiting for these 2 to be built, I'm kind of not prepared myself to have some more people come in place, which is probably not a good sign. So let's do that. Let's get these houses built. And those will be 3 with backyards. Probably all 3 will have, or 2 out of 3 will probably have vegetables. Right, this one is, I believe, ready to go. The only thing I'm not certain about is whether it's got a road in the back of it. I got a feeling it probably hasn't. Let's just double check. It doesn't say anyway about roads, but let's put a road in anyway. You can't really see from the trees, unfortunately, but that's fine. You know, it's not a major issue on that. But these 3 will start to be building. So we've got space now for 17 families. We've currently got, so space for another 4 to come in. Now going back to the manor, I think I have put the taxes at 10%. I have. So it does drop your approval rating slightly. So at the moment, when December turns over, we'll see a drop in the approval rating, but hopefully you should still see it above 50%. Let's whiz that forward a bit. See how we're doing. Now I'm going to go to ground level as well. So let's have a look. Oh, and it's just started raining. That's even better. Right, so these are the houses, area where the houses will be built. Let's go around the back of here. This is one that's being built. In fact, 2. I think 2 are here. Or is it? No, 1. The other one's been done already. That's fine. Just let me see how they're working to, to get this all sorted out. The finer details on the wood and.
Splendid work on the roof, good sirs.
Okay, let's go back up to the upper level and see where we are. Alright, we should be able to start because the house has been built, I'm going to look to kind of increase that plot now. I'll take it down to a medium because I want to get these other plots done first. How are we doing for food? So we're still sitting at food at 3 and fuel at 7. What have we got in firewood? 161. Salt pit's still working the planks, that's fine. Money's coming on quite nicely as well. I'm tempted to see whether or not we can get some shields made. Right, now these ones up here, how are we doing with these? Still not there yet. Okay. I would think the shields would be made. Which one is it? The joiner's workshop is where the shields are being made. So we could do some more shields. Now, what we got? So the sidearms have come on quite nicely. Or there, we've got 30 of them. So I think what we need to do is actually put someone into the bloomery to turn the remaining. Where was it? Iron. Where's the iron? Not there. 25 iron ore into slabs. So we'll do that. Once those are done, then we will get someone onto. Probably getting on someone to get some spears done. Yeah, so at the moment he's made some, so let's change them to spears. So we should start seeing some spears once the iron's been done. Right, so we've got nothing going on in the farmhouse until the actual fields are ready, so I'll take them out of the farmhouse and they'll become unassigned, which means they will help with the building. See what hides we've got, because we're not hunting them. We haven't done any. Have we got any hides in stock? 13, not a huge amount to be honest at the moment. Alright, so I'm going to turn that into a vegetable garden. So whoever moves in there, we should start getting some more vegetables. And I'm going to do the same with this one. That's good. I'm probably... Right, so making war bows. I'm tempted to change into something else. Or is it just war bows that he does? Oh wait, maybe that's all he does. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave him as is. And what we'll probably do in that case is on the trading post, start selling a few. So weapons, look at the war bows. So yeah, we'll raise our minimum to 40 as a reserve, but we've got plenty in stock. So that should start dealing with it. Right, now December has arrived. What's happened? So yes, we've seen a drop in the because of the taxation. We've got some tax here coming in. This will come in handy for hiring mercenaries when these raiders attack. And here we go. Here comes the snow. I'm hoping fairly soon that all these will be ready to go. Can I turn that into a 2? Not yet. No, it's too soon. That's fine. Let's have a look on here. What have we got up here? They're still not kicking in at the moment, so there'll be a little while before they start refreshing. Nice snow's coming in. Planks are coming and taken over nicely. Just wondering if I can actually turn one of these. No. There's quite a bit of an influence, so they need a lot down here, so I think this isn't going to happen anytime soon, that these will be able to convert into level 2, so that's fine. In fact, no, I'll leave it as for now, because I mean obviously, yeah. How is the blueberry doing with the slabs? Still doing all nice, I think. So the next harvest for 7 days for the barley, 43 days for the wheat. So we'll be moving people to the farmhouse shortly. Two months food, so we are struggling again. I think I'm tempting to buy some food in for now. And planks has got below our level as well. Right, okay, so so you've got to pay 13 for berries. Or 12 for meat. And that's not including the 60 you've got to pay to set it up in the first place. Let's import. Let's keep a level of 5 for now. But watch. So it's costing us 60, but how much will we be selling? Right, so that's because it's a major trade. You have to set up the route. That's why I wasn't selling any warbows. Okay, that's fine. So we should get 5 of those, 5 for each one of those. Okay. We'll monitor the money because I don't want that to go down rapidly. We've got those. That's going to have a due later on. Oh, the charcoal kiln. Ah, this is what I was hoping to do. Charcoal kiln converts 1 firewood into 2 charcoal, making me 3 twice as efficient. So let's go and put that right close to there. Mark that as high priority to be built. Okay, now I'm going to move somebody into there. This should then start taking the firewood to make it into charcoal. I think for the time being, let's take out the fire. We've got plenty of firewood, so let's take them out of there. Put that in there. So we'll have 2 in there now. Still struggling with the food. Right, let's have a look at the map and see where these raiders are, because I'm very tempted. I am, right, so let's rally the troops. So it should be rallying to the spot, to the claw course, and we're going to actually preempt the attack. We're going to attack them. Right. So they should be moving now. Where are the bandits then? This is where I am now. It should be. So where is everybody? Don't tell me they've actually disappeared. Ah, there we go. I don't know what was it from there. Right, so. Okay, so we now want them to return home as quick as possible. We've got the bandit camp, so they need to head on back home. Still struggling with the food. Families are moving in, which is fine, but I'm actually running out of food. In fact, according to that, I have run out of food. This could be very, very tight when it comes to. Right, come on, guys, let's get you home. They will return to work now. And the raiders are 4 days away. Three days away. Right, need to rally the troops again. And I need to buy some as well. What's my let's pause this a minute. What's my area? Oh right, yes, they're already going to be here. Let's hire them. Little choice but to hire those, so let's hire them. The Wayward Sons, let's get them in. They're on their way, and I'm also going to set a rally point for mine as well. Here they come. Where's the other army? Oh, they're heading over here. They're there. Right, okay. Right, we need to find out where these are at. Right, where's the other unit? They're over there. So we need to find out where the bandits are coming in. Because it's any time. And I mean any time. Come on, where are you? Oh, I'm going to select you first, that's why. So they're a little way away, yep. They're heading in my direction, but they're a little way away. So they're going to be coming in from this angle, aren't they? Right, so let's drag them too. And we're going to put them there. Drag my team and put them there. Not there. Unfortunately, all we can do is wait. See where they are. There they are, coming in there. Where's mine? Oh, they're going, right, they're going a long way around yet. So they come across the Baron's land. Again, we've got no food in place. This is worrying. Got someone on there, that's good. Actually, let's put 2 people on there. Right, they're there. So they're heading this direction. What's this land going to be like? Are they going to come in through? They're going to come in through trees, aren't they? So what we do them behind them. Where are they? There they are. It's difficult because I'm trying to manage the food situation at the same time. Are you ready, guys? Oh, they've disappeared. Where have they gone? Oh, here they come. And the wayward sons have already taken part. Fantastic. So they shouldn't be running away now, all being well. And that should be it. Alright, so we'll disband the units. Thank you for your service, guys. And what we need to do now is we need to think about our food situation. We really are struggling with food. It's time to put all hands to the deck on the berries. Yeah, they've gone there. So again, it's not doing a lot when it comes to charcoal. We've got 2 people on the charcoal. So looking at this, we've got, I misread the numbers up here, that's the number of plots. So we've got 170 days before the wheat is ready, and we have got 169 days before the barley is ready. That means food is going to be scarce pretty much right through until this comes through. So this page will check the building panel for details. Low population growth, neutral approval. Is it a case that we are in a situation that we need some more? We need food supplies before we can increase that. Once we're down to video, we're down to video out. I'm going to take off the blue and put back on the pip to give us on that. We're doing for weapons, isn't it? See, vegetables are going out faster than I can get them. It's raining again. Well, the figure approval has gone down to 2 now, so hopefully that means that we're getting better into it. It may be because of the fact that we had no food. But we still haven't got any food, we've still only got 1 month, in fact we've only got 6 months in fuel as well. I don't understand why. Let's have a look at building some more houses and to see whether that will make any difference at all. I want to get one of the housing to become a... Of course, I'd forgotten all about that. Yeah, so basically one of the things, once you've had... I'm afraid once there is been a fight, you do need to build a corpse pit, because these are areas that will not be buried on hallowed ground according to the game. So we've still got 2 that are not approved on there. This suggests that at least 1, 2 per 5 supply. Right, yeah, so basically it's warning us that until we get the right food on there. So we've got vegetables. And chickens. This is also vegetables. What's it generating? Does it not tell you? No. Right, so it's very... We're going through money a bit quick, aren't we? Right, continue. I want to go back and see what's happening with the food because it's now saying that we're again. So we've got plenty of people doing it. I don't know what all the hunters have. I'm going to take them off the hunting pack because I'll leave that one. Right, okay. Let's go with the training bit because I've got a feeling that we're spending money but we're not getting anything in. It's getting better. We're now up to 2 months' food. I'm still a bit concerned why the fuel is still kicking around at 6 months when we've got 2 people working flat out. Also, so I'm a bit reluctant to bring somebody else into the village, but needs must. What's the food supply store doing? Food store is supplying just berries, so the vegetables are literally just going out the door as soon as they come in. Let's change that to vegetables. No? Okay. Oh no, because we're already at level 2, so I don't think we can. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's all right. I was under the impression that you could change it, but that's not a problem. So we've got plenty of vegetables there. This one's got a clothing issue now. That's because there's no one on the tannery. So let's just do this to settle them for a minute. We'll put something on the tannery. Okay, so as you can imagine, it's been a very challenging few months on here since November. We've had to deal with raiding parties. We're not quite. We're looking to potentially to start taking this area over, but we need another 30 influence before we can do that. And the only way we can do that is to have a raiding party again. So as soon as we get another raiders camp come up, we're certainly going to have a crack at that. The reason why is there's a massive rich deposit of animals here, and I really want to get somebody else in here to do that at some point soon. You need 1,000 influence before you can do anything. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. We're going to give it a few months. 2 or 3 months obviously until I think it's 140 days, so that's 5 or 6 months. So we're talking the autumn before that kicks in. So I've got probably about August, September. Yeah, harvesting begins between September and November. So we'll be looking to do something on that. Also going to find other ways of getting food in. So I shall have a look at that off screen as well. See where we go. Because you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you bring me villagers in, they'll just eat your food. But you need them to produce the food. These guys are probably doing absolutely nothing at the moment. What's this one? Alright, yes, it's just a case of expanding the house, upgrading, expanding. You get more money in that way. But before you do that, you've got to make sure that these are doing something, as you've seen up here with the the approval rating, this approval rating at the moment needs a clothing store. It doesn't have one. Part of the reason behind that is because we're not hunting much in the way of animals there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and I hope that your journey is going a bit better than mine is at the moment, and that you found a way to generate more food in the meantime, and also firewood, because again that's going down quite, seems to be kind of struggling along. Be interested to hear your comments on this. As always, click like and subscribe if you do like what you've seen, and I shall see you on the next video.